This is KPIX 5 News.
A new bombshell in the sex scandal rocking Bay Area law enforcement. The woman at the center of it tells KPIX 5 she got undercover information directly from officers. KPIX 5's Don Lynn has been following the story for weeks and spoke to the 18-year-old woman involved.
She tells us police gave her protection in exchange for sex.
The accusation is now more than just sex and statutory rape involving police officers. Now there's evidence pointing to officers giving a teenage prostitute undercover operation intel. This 18-year-old teenager who goes by Celeste Guap admits she slept with about 30 officers from various police departments. She tells me she's had sex with 14 Oakland police officers, 5 Richmond cops, 3 from San Francisco PD, 1 in Stockton, 1 in Livermore, 4 Alameda County, and 3 Contra Costa County Sheriff's deputies. She says in exchange, some officers gave her protection and tipped her off about undercover operations while she was working as a prostitute. She gave me this cell phone screenshot showing her text conversation with an Oakland cop who goes by the nickname Superman. Superman wrote, "Be safe today. Want some advice?" Celeste replied, "Tell me, handsome." The cop said, "Stay off East 14 from Fruitvale to 42nd tonight. There's a UC operation, meaning undercover prostitution sting." Celeste wrote back, "Damn, LOL." The officer said, "No, you're not. Just giving you a heads up." She flirted by saying, "Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate it. I don't want to go to jail, LOL." In another text conversation with a different Oakland officer, we're blurring out his name and picture since KPIX 5 hasn't been able to confirm it came from his phone. Celeste asked the officer, "Is it gonna be hot in Oakland tonight?" Meaning, will there be any undercover operations targeting prostitutes? The officer wrote, "Yup, who told you?" Celeste replied, "Nobody. That's why I'm mad." The officer said, "I told you last night, or tried to, but you were drunk."
I was happy to, wow, these men in uniform, giving me protection and, yeah, like it was mutual.
Out of the 30 or so officers, she says she slept with 3 of them when she was a minor, all 3 with the Oakland Police Department. The sex started when she was just 16. She says some of the officers would introduce her to other fellow officers, basically passing her around, mostly via Facebook and Instagram. She gave me a text conversation with another Oakland officer. We're also blurring out the officer's name and a picture Celeste texted him. The picture shows her having sex with someone else. The officer asked, "You enjoy that, or was that an old pic?" Celeste said, "LOL, that was like a month ago. It was cool. I'm sure you would be better." The officer wrote back, "I know I could. I'm not gonna lie, kinda hot seeing you having sex. How often do you be having sex with officers?" Celeste says the sex all happened while the officers were off duty, a lot of times in their personal cars and sometimes in hotel rooms. Some of the officers were married. She's now cooperating with investigators. So far, the Oakland and Richmond police departments have launched internal investigations.
Thinking back at it, I thought, oh wow, they care about me. Thinking back at it, yeah, I do see myself as being a victim because I do feel like I was taken advantage of.
I asked Celeste if she plans to sue the Oakland Police Department. She says she hasn't made up her mind. She says she doesn't want to because both her mother and her stepfather are OPD dispatchers and work with these officers. In Oakland, I'm Don Lynn, KPIX 5.
Now, regarding this scandal, Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf issued a statement just a short time ago saying, quote, "We continue to be disgusted and outraged by the idea that anyone could abuse an underage victim of sexual exploitation, particularly those who have sworn to uphold the law and protect our communities. Our highest priority is to hold those responsible for wrongdoing fully accountable and remove them from positions where they are offending the public trust. Anything that impedes these outcomes is counterproductive and compromises justice." Now, meanwhile, Richmond police tell us they're now investigating several officers after learning about their connection with Celeste. The Alameda County Sheriff's Department says it plans on thoroughly investigating any wrongdoing. And Stockton police tell us they know of no investigations into any of their officers.